Hey guys, I'm the Berk and I do things, and today's video is going to be just a chatty get ready with me. I do have a order I made from Colourpop, so I'm going to use some of these items while doing my makeup. I did order the freckle pen. I don't know if I know how to use this, but I have always been interested in freckles, but didn't really want to pay all the money for the freckle products that existed, but this one was pretty affordable, so I thought, whatever, let's try it. So I bought soft brown. I finally got going coconuts after trying to get this thing forever, it feels like. And then I also wanted to try Fourth Ray Beauty. I've never tried anything from the brand before, so I got their Radiate Vitamin C Serum to try out, which I'm not trying today, but I just wanted to show you guys. So I just have products in front of me. I'll link them down below, and we can talk about how my 15th week of pregnancy has been going. I decided to kind of list all the new symptoms I've been experiencing because that's been a trip. And we can talk about it while I do my makeup. So if that's something you guys want to listen to me talk about, then keep on watching. Let's go. So I don't really know where to begin. I guess we could start with the fact that I still am definitely experiencing a lot of shortness of breath, which is something I've been experiencing like a majority of the pregnancy. It just seems like with the summer heat, it is getting not better. It just keeps getting worse. Like, if you're a summer person, I really apologize, but I am so ready for fall, and I'm so over the crazy humidity we're having here. I could do without the inability to breathe when I open my door. And I think I just finished my No Problem Primer finally. So that has been not fun, the inability to breathe, especially if I have to go up and down our steps. It definitely makes it a lot harder. If I'm like, oh my God, I forgot something upstairs and I have to come back up. Nope, does not turn out well. And I assume with my organs all moving, that's not going to change anytime soon. I will say this week though is my first week of round ligament pains. Yay. That is new. Did not have that before this past week. The first time it happened, I was like, what is happening to me? And Scott Googled it, and we learned what it was. There was one point this week where I sneezed, and I thought the baby was trying to jump out of my abdomen. That was an interesting feeling for sure. But yeah, those have really been kicking in full speed ahead, the round ligament pains. So actually, I even tried to blow my nose once this week because I haven't been super congested, but occasionally, especially in the mornings, I will feel a little congested when I wake up, and that doesn't seem to work very well. That is taking some adjusting, especially like I really feel it when I stand up the most. And in conjunction with that, when I stand up, I feel like I have to pee. So it's like standing up gives me these pains, and then I gotta pee. So that's been interesting. Side note, last night was the first night so far that I've had to pee 2 times in one night, so we're getting there. I am getting better though at falling back asleep after getting up to go to the bathroom, whereas like in the beginning, like it wasn't working. This week was also the first week of a lot of back pain. Like there was one day where I literally spent my entire day on a heating pad and I didn't know why. And I was like Googling all this stuff, and I realized one of the things, because like a lot of it was like, make sure you're sleeping on your side with a pillow between your legs. And like, I've been doing all that for like a long time now. And I realized one thing said, make sure to wear good shoes. And I thought back and I went, uh-oh. The night before, Scott and I had like taken like a really quick walk around the block, and I had just thrown on my really cheap flip-flops. I was like, I bet you that's the culprit. So I went online and I reordered this pair of Teva flip-flops I used to have last summer. However, I have a cat named Mario who has a foam fetish, I call it. And if you bring something that is foam into this house, he will sniff it out, he will find it, he will hunt it, and he will eat it. I think he likes the sensation of like his teeth like going into foam, like that feeling. So he like ate my Tevas last summer, so I reordered them this summer. And I will now be keeping them hidden in a drawer from him. But I will say, like, after that day, like the back pain was never that severe again. So I really think it was an issue with shoes. I will say though, after that day is when I really started, making sure to start doing prenatal yoga, which is interesting. Let me tell you what channel. I can link below the channel that I've been using. It's called Sarah Beth Yoga. It's very similar to yoga, but it's also very different than yoga. So, I mean, I am not one of those people that looks very graceful when they do yoga. Like, I don't know who these people are that look so effortless in their yoga abilities, but it is not me. I look like Shrek when I try to do yoga. I don't know how else to compare it. So those were a couple new things this week. I'm trying to think. Oh, another thing that it's not new to this week, but it's been like the last couple weeks is like some mornings I wake up and I don't have a nosebleed, but I definitely have like dried blood in my nose, which is lovely. Not my favorite thing in the world, but yeah, that's been fun. Something else I feel like I haven't really talked about is my hair growth. Like this has been the last few months, but like I definitely can tell that my actual like hair is getting longer, but that means like my leg hair is growing so fast, which is like something I don't really enjoy in the summer, but I can't really prevent it. It seems to just be like sprouting constantly, which is just a joy. I will say, even though I am into the second trimester, a lot of my like standard, I feel like first trimester symptoms have not gone away. Like I'm still very, very tired. I'm still napping every day. Like I'm still very nauseous. Like I actually had my first actual like morning sickness, I think a week or two ago. Like that never happened to me in the first trimester. Like my appetite is very, very high in the morning. Like if I don't eat on a schedule in the morning, like I get sick. But like by the later day, I'm not sick. I don't know. It's weird. Like I tried eating something other than like what I had routinely been eating for breakfast like the last however many months now. And like my body was like, nope, this is not what we usually eat. And so I don't have much of a leeway with that. So that's all been kind of funky. We have been getting a decent amount of work done in the nursery. If you saw my most recent vlog, you would see like a lot of the stuff we got done. I started doing some laundry and getting stuff put away because, to be completely honest, a lot of stuff was just piling up because, you know, we were getting a lot of like blankets and stuff like that, and it was just piling up, and I was like, I just need to wash it so that I can put it away so it's not just like piling up infinitely forever. So that was really exciting. I did only wash the blankets though because I didn't feel like I needed to do the clothes yet because we don't have a lot of clothes that we've gotten as gifts yet. So I didn't really feel like doing like a teeny tiny random little load of a couple clothing items. Like I'd rather just wait till I have enough to wash a full load, because like what's the point in organizing like 3 pajamas? Something that isn't on the vlog yet because we just did it yesterday, well the day before I'm filming this, is we have officially hung up the mirror that we painted when we were painting the room. So the mirror used to be right here on an old dresser that I had thrifted many years ago, and like the whole thing, like the dresser and the mirror combined, I paid $7 for. I have since gotten rid of the dresser, but I decided to keep the mirror in case we needed it for something later down the line. And hello, later down the line, nice to meet you. Because I'm very happy with how it looks. It's like really big. Like I'm sure like if you were to typically go out and buy a mirror of that size, it would cost you like $300-400. So I feel like that was such a huge savings for us, being able to like thrift a mirror that we already had and just repaint it so it like goes with the room. So that's like one of my proud moments, being so thrifty. And then I also ordered a set of these little tiny little circle shelves from Target. They're so cute. I put them over the nursing glider, and I think I'm gonna get like a little animal figurine for each to put in, because I was thinking like eventually down the line, like the animal could be just like a toy for the kid, and then like something else could go in the shelves. So it kind of can serve 2 purposes. I'm liking this palette. It's just like very easy and effortless to use, which is my style for sure. Oh, also on top of the prenatal yoga, I have been trying to walk more at night, hence the issue with the flip-flops. It's definitely hard for me to walk in the humidity, so we wind up waiting until like it's almost, how weird if we I mean, I feel like we've been going like way after 8 o'clock at night, just like around the block for now. I was walking farther walks very early on in my pregnancy, but as it got more humid and I started having a lot of trouble like breathing in the humidity, I had to shorten them. So like, honestly, I'm so excited for fall. I just want this humidity to crack. So like, I feel like I can leave my house, because right now, the way it is, I feel like I am stuck at home and I can't leave. Not that I'm much like of a outdoor person or like not a hermit. It just feel a little trapped in this humidity. All right, I'm gonna try this now. I don't know if I can ramble about pregnancy while I try a freckle pen. I need to move my mirror closer. Sorry that it's gonna be in the frame for a bit, but I don't know what I'm doing. I wonder if Scott will notice if I do freckles. Let me just, and then you just like, I actually have only watched Kathleen Light's video using this so far, so I probably should have done my bronzer first, shouldn't I? All right, these are gonna be tester freckles before I do the bronzer and blush. They actually look kind of good. I mean, it's very subtle. Interesting. All right, we're gonna take a break from freckles and do bronzer and blush. I've just honestly been having so much fun with the nursery. We've never really okay, this room, my office, is the only room in the house I've ever actually like done any like decor to. And that's because like, it's partially like on my channel. So like, it can't just look like trash. I don't want to say, but like kind of that's what some of our other rooms look like. Like, I just never got around. I'm not much of an interior decorator, and I never got around really to decorating like our bedroom. It just has furniture in it. Like, it's not decorated at all. Our downstairs living room, like we have one picture hanging up. Like, I've never really decorated anything. So this is like my first big like interior decorator moment, I guess you could say, is this room. So that's kind of been a cool thing. It was funny. We filmed our podcast this week, and we were talking about like, one of the questions I asked Scott was like, if you had the ability to like be like the one in charge of picking the nursery theme, because I mean, I picked our theme like last year, the year before, like I picked the nursery theme so long ago that like, I was wondering like if he had some sort of a preference, and he didn't really, but we were like looking up other themes and like nothing was really ever sticking to me. But like, I think like if I had the creative skills and stuff, I think a Dr. Seuss themed nursery would be like the cutest thing in the world. But like, I would want to be like very artistically creative and be able to like actually like draw on the wall, like paint on the walls, like different Dr. Seuss like things. Cause I know like babies can really only see black, white, and red, and like The Cat in the Hat, like isn't that book all black, white, and red, maybe with like a little blue? Like, I don't know. I just always really liked Dr. Seuss growing up. So Scott said one of our missions should be to try to get all the Dr. Seuss books, which my mom's bought us quite a few so far. We have quite a few. I think we have right now The Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat comes back. I think she bought us Fox and Socks, which is one of my favorites. And I think she bought us, you know what? I can look at my texts. I can definitely look at my texts. Let's see. Oh, and she bought us Hop on Pop. All classics. I mean, I feel like that's enough. Can you guys see the freckles? They're pretty like subtle, but I feel like they're cute. I'll have to let you know if Scott notices. I just don't think he will, but there's a potential. Maybe he will. I'm gonna set my face. I feel like that's like the majority of the updates. I don't know how detailed you want these videos to be, but like Scott said was like, oh, you should write down everything that's going on in your life. Like, why write it down when I can have a video diary basically here? As of today, I am 16 weeks and the baby's the size of an avocado. That seems very large. I'm also wearing the pregnancy clothes I got off of Amazon today that I was talking about in my vlog. The two items I'm wearing today, which are the Colourpop top and the white shorts, are so comfortable. Like, I'm very happy with these purchases. And I decided I was gonna wear a pink lip today, which, who am I? And I think that is it for this video. Thank you for listening to me talk about the things going on inside of my body. I can only imagine what is to come, because we're only gonna get bigger from here. Actually, I typically we record our podcast in this room, and like Scott sits here where I film and I sit on the floor with a mic and talk, and I'm like, we're gonna have to move to another room to figure out how to podcast because I'm not gonna be able to sit on the floor podcasting for much longer, I don't think. Yeah, if you guys have never listened to our podcast, it makes me laugh. We basically write 5 questions for the other person, but the other person has no idea what the questions are gonna be, and we kind of just like surprise each other with questions and just ramble. For example, we rambled a lot about nursery themes today, and yeah, it was fun. So let me know whatever you guys want me to know. Do you guys like these type of videos? Like, I missed Chatty Get Ready with me so much during the first trimester because I felt like I couldn't talk to anyone about what was happening in my life. So let me know what you think in the comments. And as usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give it a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.